Você levou parte de mim, foi como sol. So, we are back. Sorry, the broadcast went down. So, we are now watching a recap of Eurovision of this semifinal from Festival Canção.
Bom, aqui no Rio já se nota, vamos embora votar. Atenção que 50% da decisão é
just trying to send an invitation here to my friend Rodrigo so he can join.
Boa noite, Dulce Fonte.
Boa noite.
Olá.
Olá, meu lindo.
Linda.
Olá, querida.
Dulce, está-se complicado para te escolher entre as 10 canções desta noite, de certeza.
So we have the judges right now.
Não é fácil, há muita escolha, muita variedade, muitas surpresas e penso que estamos todos de parabéns. Sem dúvida nenhuma, este é um festival extraordinário. Agora, fazendo a soma da primeira com a segunda semifinal, é um festival extraordinário, com muita gente a cantar bem. Portugal está com a saúde.
Muito bem.
Boa,
Obrigado.
parabéns, RTV.
Obrigado.
Obrigada, Dulce. Obrigada.
O nosso próximo jurado é o querido Dino de Santiago. Boa noite!
Boa noite, Dino. Boa noite, Natânia. Parabéns, Malá.
So we had
Boa noite, querido Dino. Olha, este nervosismo...
12 pontos, and now we have Dino de Santiago. They are introducing the judges. Excuse me.
E depois, porque realmente é sempre ingrato quando chega a esta parte em que tu tens que decidir como será o futuro daquela canção ou daquele artista, mas deixar aquele abraço gigante a todos os 10 intérpretes que aqui estiveram, às 10 canções, aos 10 autores e principalmente à produção, que tem feito um trabalho inacreditável e que vença o melhor.
Obrigada,
No
Dino.
caso, os 5 melhores. Obrigado, Dino. Um abraço grande. Bom, e agora é a vez da Surma. Surma, bem-vinda novamente.
Olá!
Como está?
Now, here we have Surma.
Olha, Surma, enquanto jurada, faz lá o balanço. Ou qual é o balanço que fazes desta tua passagem pelo festival? Ser sincera.
Sim, muito sincera, lá está, eu estou com a cabeça um lado e um tsunami está tudo a acontecer aqui dentro e está a ser mesmo muito difícil chegar a uma conclusão, não é? Porque são umas músicas que são tão boas e as performances têm sido tão incríveis e lá está, as mensagens têm sido mega importantes nos dias que correm, não é? E acho que os meus colegas acabaram de dizer tudo o que era necessário dizer e está a ser mesmo muito complicado de chegar a um verdito final, mas...
Tem que ser.
Boa
Tem que
sorte.
ser.
É isso,
Boa
obrigada. E agora, boa noite, Teresa Salgueiro.
Boa noite, Teresa.
Boa noite.
Tânia, boa noite, Carlos Malato. Muitos parabéns à RTP, muitos parabéns ao Malato.
Obrigado, muito obrigado. Beijinhos, Teresa. Sou grande fã.
Okay, another judge now.
Destas 20 canções, de alguma forma inspirada para participar de dia...
Teresa Salgueiro. You know who she is. I already talked about her on the last live.
Bom, eu penso que não é de todo um desafio fácil, mas seria um desafio interessante, sem dúvida. Eu estou, volto a dizer, muito bem impressionada com todos os temas que eu vi, a sua diversidade, a sua qualidade, a entrega dos intérpretes. Os meus companheiros de júri já o disseram, acho que estamos todos, é unânime, a animação que sentimos e o contentamento, a alegria pela qualidade da música portuguesa que aqui se pode ver nesta edição do festival.
Muito obrigado, Teresa.
Obrigada,
Boa
Teresa.
noite,
Boa
boa
noite.
sorte. Bom, e agora passamos para o próximo jurado, que é o Pedro Granger.
We also have Pedro Granger.
Olá,
Boa noite, Tânia. Estás muito bonita.
Obrigada.
És rainha de copas e Cinderela. Gosto muito. E parabéns, Malatinho. Muitos parabéns para ti.
Beijinhos, querido. Olha, tu aposto que tu ficaste, se é que é possível, ainda mais fã do festival depois destes 2 serões aqui connosco. É ou não é verdade?
Não é possível. Já sou um fã bastante grande. Agora, estar aqui, vou lembrar uma coisa que às vezes acho que é importante não esquecer. O festival é uma festa da música. A música é uma forma de arte e que dá trabalho. Dá trabalho, que mexe com emoções, que vem do coração. e por isso merece ser respeitada. Portanto, gostemos mais de umas músicas ou de outras, gostemos mais de uma semifinal ou de outra, gostemos mais de uma edição do Festival da Canção ou de outra. Não nos podemos esquecer nunca que estamos aqui a celebrar a música e o trabalho dos músicos, dos compositores, dos autores e que estão todos de parabéns.
Muito bem, muito bem.
Obrigada, Pedro. Um grande beijinho para
Um
ti.
grande beijinho.
Obrigada. Vamos agora passar a palavra ao Miguel Cadete.
And the last judge is Miguel Cadet, director of the music magazine Blitz.
É verdade, isto é muito mais complicado esta
So,
noite, porque,
all the performances,
acho
all the
que
songs have already performed.
já pude entender, não vai haver tanto consenso, mas isto é como tudo.
We are now in the voting
procedure.
procedure. So waiting to the
Daqui a pouco vamos fechar as linhas.
Obrigada,
Agora o Tatanka, que vai estar connosco. Tatanka Man.
hi. Hi, Gabi. We had a problem. The other live just went on. I am continuing the live here. Rodrigo will join in a little. So the live went down. We were watching a recap of the songs from this night, and now they are introducing the judges for the semifinal, which are the same for the last semifinal. Now Tatanka is speaking.
E realmente houve aqui atos muito cómicos que foram mesmo engraçados, muito fixe, muita coreografia.
We already had Pedro Garagé doing a reference that this is a show to celebrate the Portuguese music and the work of the singers, the composers, the musicians.
No palco que podem mudar e que mudaram aqui certamente, até votações que tivéssemos eventualmente já previstas só com.
I'm still waiting for the. Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay. I'm still waiting for Chanel performance this night. But I think before we'll have some tributes. But there's a surprise in the green room. Let's see what happens.
É um presente, sim. Posso dizer que é um presente, só não tive tempo foi de embrulhar, mas também acho que não faz mal porque a surpresa em causa é José Cid. E como sabemos, José Cid ao natural fica sempre melhor. Bom, como sabemos, José Cid comemora 80 anos e no ano em que comemora então 8 décadas de vida, decidimos homenageá-lo. Só que
we'll have a tribute
que é o homem, o mito,
to José Cid,
precisamos de 3 artistas
who represented Portugal in Eurovision with the song Adio, Adio, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. So we'll have on stage Capitão Fausto, Helena d'Água, didn't caught the other name. They are singing songs from José Cid. The song is Ontem, Hoje e Amanhã. Agreed, Gabi. Agreed. Ontem, hoje e amanhã. He's doing 80 years. He's completing 80 years this year, so they decided to make a tribute to him. That's what happened, or what is happening to him. Ontem, hoje e amanhã. I don't know if you remember, Gabi, Lena D'Água, who's now on stage singing. She participated as a singer on Festival da Canção, I guess in 2017. Okay, we just heard Ontem, Hoje e Amanhã by Capitão Fausto and Lena D'Água. And now we are going to hear Vida, Sons do Cotidiano by Capitão Fausto and Samuel Uria. Actually, it's José Cid who sings this song. Didn't knew this one. Didn't knew this one. What the voice Samuel Uria has. Excuse me. Excuse me. Interesting. Key change. And rhythm change too. I don't know if this is the original or a cover, but this is interesting. Another key and rhythm change. Okay. Is it another song or the same yet? It's the same yet. This might be not one of the most famous songs from José Cid. 'Cause I never heard it. It's too long. It's quite too long.
Que belíssima homenagem.
Okay.
Que pode acompanhar.
We had a tribute to José Cid. Sadly, we didn't have Adio, Adio, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. Amore, amor, meine Liebe, love of my life.
Bom, ele está em live a partir de agora e olha, aproveito para lá ir e comentar.
Okay.
Continua a votar porque até ao lavar dos seus...
Here comes some publicità time. Okay. Expectations for tonight. I only have two that I want to pass from this night. Jonas with Pontas Soltas and Ciro with Ainda Nos Temos. Ainda Nos Temos, I think Ainda Nos Temos might be the winner of this edition. I think we can start talking about that after this night's performances. I would like that Aria win this year's edition because I'm a big fan of hers. But I think this year is probably to Ciro, and I also would be happy about that. What do you think?
Experimenta o 5G de nós. Agora é grátis até 31 de março. Nós 5G faz o que ninguém fez.
Entre em grande póquer e descobre uma experiência exclusiva em ESC Online. ESC Online é outro campeonato.
Tino de Santiago. Dia 2 de abril no Coliseu dos Recreios.
About this semi-final, I would say that they keep the weakest, not the worst, the weakest songs, or the major part of them, to this semi-final. The first semi-final was much stronger with the performances of Os Quatro e Meia, Áurea, the Mr. Driver, Maru, FF, Norton. Those were the songs we heard today were the weakest songs of this semi-final. In my opinion, and I think in Rodrigo's opinion too. I think the highest, the one of the highest moments of the night will be not from the songs we've heard, but from Chanel, because the songs we've heard tonight, the major part of them, in my opinion, didn't have moments to remember later on.
Revisite processos da arquitetura em democracia marcados pelo debate público do poder crítico, da imprensa e da sociedade civil. Até 30 de abril no Palácio Sinal de Corvos, em Lisboa.
1 million, the original fragrance by Paco Rabanne.
Está tudo pelo chão. Não é promoção. São os nossos preços baixos, todos os dias.
Okay, still with some publicità. I think
A marca própria mais
I
barata
think
do mercado.
I think this is going to be a huge commercial break. It was on the first semifinal, a huge commercial break because we were hoping that the show took 2 hours. I think 2 hours, about 2 hours, and it took about 3 hours because of the commercial break and the time they took to reveal the results.
Tal como que causa a Covid-19. Para que a sua casa seja sempre
Uh,
mais segura para toda a família. Adeus vírus. Olá, beleza. Sabia que para o autoconsumo de energia pode
So let's see.
contar com uma equipa
Let's see
comprometida de especialistas?
what this commercial break reserves to us. Rodrigo is watching Festival da Canção with his grandparents. I'm alone at my bedroom. Not alone. I have my mascot, my cat here with me, sleeping as always. Okay. Now I'm seeing a reminder that tonight it's birthday of RTP. Because RTP turns 65 years old today. Yes, 65 years of television here in Portugal. With a good memory of 2017 Eurovision, which we won with Salvador Sobral. I miss that time. I miss that time having Eurovision here in my country. It was a good time. It was the first time I watched the semifinals with draw. And the red carpet, which in here was a blue carpet. My first time in Eurovision also. Rodrigo went to see Eurovision with his friends in Lisbon, but one of his friends didn't want to leave the house where they were sleeping, so he decided to stay with her and lose this party called Eurovision. Because it is really a party. Eurovision, it's really a party between nations and countries. And I can say that I have a picture on my phone and here in my bedroom that was taken to me by a family of Finnish people. I was there alone trying to take a selfie, and they offered to take me that picture. Okay. Publicità time, it's over. And hello, Rodrigo. Are you listening to me?
I am. I wasn't because my volume was as low as possible.
Okay. So now, after Publicita shorter than Saturday.
Oh, it was. Oh, hold on. Acho que já começou outra vez o festival.
We are watching
Because we were
recap,
zapping.
another recap. Okay. Okay. They are showing another recap. That's what is happening.
I'm seeing some messages from Gabi. Especially the last one. What happened to José? Excuse me.
They did a
who is
tribute
she?
to José Cid.
Ah, okay, to José Cid. Yeah, I saw that.
It's, I think, this year's is his 80th anniversary. So they
I
they
think it
decided
is.
to pay a tribute to them. Okay, according to the public,
I
to the
only
audience,
found it funny because my grandfather's name is José, and I thought that she was worried about him.
according to audience reaction, Ciro will pass because it's the
Without a
only one
doubt.
they got until now.
A friend of mine, who you also know, Manel, sent me a message here on Messenger with a link to his performance, and he said that that Ciro's performance gave him chills.
Gave it chills. Ah, okay, okay.
Gave him chills, which makes me think. Imagine if he performed in his best self. His best self.
Yes.
Falando de mim.
This
Poder aqui
song.
ao lado de mim. Vou ter aqui ao lado de mim.
I really don't like her, the song. So, Chanel comes next or after they close the lines.
Okay.
I'm still waiting for that.
Me too.
Because I think this night, from the performances, we didn't have that much high moments. I think Chanel performances will be one high moments of the night.
Hopefully. Hopefully. Espero bem que sim.
Hopefully.
It's rare that my grandparents support on a particular act at Festival da Canção, being that they were fans of the old days of Festival da Canção, and the differences in music made them not become as much fans of FCE as they used to be. So it's nice to see when they actually enjoy one of the competing songs. And for tonight, I'm glad to see that the one they liked most is the one I enjoyed most too.
Okay. It's another tribute to José Cid. Now. Oh, okay. It's 70 years of career from José Cid, so they decided to make a tribute to him. Some tributes to him.
Okay.
Again on stage, Capitão Fausto.
Let me just be honest.
Say.
Why another performance?
Weird, isn't it? I like this song. 20 anos, one of the most iconic songs from José Cid. Wait for the chorus and you'll see why. Viver a vida, amor, que o tempo que passou não volta, não. Sonhos que o tempo apagou, mas para nós ficou esta canção. Again, On stage, Capitão Fausto, Lena D'Água, and Samuel
And Samuel
Luria.
Uria.
Didn't Lena D'Água and Samuel Uria participating on Festival da Canção in the same year?
Lena D'Água competed in 20. I don't remember if it was in 2017 or 2018.
I think it was 17, the final in Coliseu dos Recreios.
É sempre havia coisa da espera de alguém. Na, 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 na. And I remember that Samuel Uria was a composer, but I don't remember for which artist.
I think it was Jorge Bem-vinda.
Was it? Let me just try to find out. Ah. He invited the. Do you remember the Golden Slumbers?
Yes.
He was the composer for their song.
Okay, I thought it was Jorge Bem-vinda song.
I guess it wasn't, because I tried to find here on the internet.
Look. Sorry, look.
Oh, there's José Cid.
Viver a vida, amor, que o tempo que passou não volta, não.
I love that José Cid's doing the backing vocals. Giving Samuel and Lena D'Água all the shining.
Yes. Oh, the tribute is about to end, and they didn't sang yet.
Adieu.
Goodbye.
Sorry to spoil the surprise.
It's now.
Of my life.
A song that represented Portugal in, Rodrigo, please help me, I don't remember the year.
1980.
1980, okay.
I think that gave, yes, it did. No, it gave Portugal a tie for the best result up to then. José Cid came in 7th place with grande amor.
Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. Amor é amor, meine Liebe, love of my life. Se o nosso amor findar, só me ouvirás cantar. Adieu, adieu, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. Amor é amor, meine Liebe, love of my life.
And the audience reaction really says it all. José Cid is an icon here in Portugal, a musical icon.
Yes, it is.
O dia que o grande José Cid partir, acho que vai ser um dia triste para a música portuguesa.
As we say here, José Cid is the mother of Portuguese rock and roll.
A mãe?
Because the father is another guy called Rui Veloso.
Ah, right. So do you think that Rui Veloso and José Cid do a good couple?
It would be a nice duo, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now interview time with the performers. That's why they didn't talk to them after the first tribute.
E eu acho que nós desta vez, corrijam-me se eu estou errado,
Probably the first tribute was just a fill time
ao qual eles estão
act.
frente do disco. Nós gostamos muito do arranjo.
Probably.
Depois, a partir daí,
But it's interesting how they decided to do the tribute in two parts.
muito trabalho, mas também não atraso. Estou muito contente dos temas que eles escolheram, mas particularmente por ver a Helena d'Água e a Maria cantarem.
É isso que eu queria perguntar a ele. Porque é que eles escolheram a Lena e o Samuel Lúria para esta participação também?
O Samuel Lúria. Já tínhamos trabalhado juntos, portanto,
Is José Cid wearing leather pants?
isto é voz aguda para
Probably.
fazer e dávamos certo.
And that T-shirt mimicking a tuxedo outfit.
Yeah.
Lena, diz lá, a tua história está de alguma maneira um bocadinho com o Festival da Canção e com esta ligação que tu tens. Como é que foi colaborar com o Festival da Canção? É ao contrário, no fundo.
Eu já estava a bater a conduzir no princípio da pandemia, já tinha passado no alemão algo.
Helena d'Água, whose brother was a very famous football player here in Portugal.
Eu, Samuel,
He was.
And father too. We Águas.
Mhm.
É espetacular. Posso começar uma coisa assim? Nós tivemos ali a conversar.
I think he had her brother had departed last Friday
Tens essa
to Dubai.
ideia de que a vida é fundamental.
Yeah.
What do you mean? He went on a holiday to Dubai.
No, work
Que é a cultura pop portuguesa.
Really?
to Dubai.
Okay. Interesting. How do you know that?
Okay, I have to explain that there is a TV show here in Portugal called Sempre à Meia-Noite, which was
Yeah.
hosted by Filomena Cautela, one of the female hosts in Eurovision 2018. And he was a guest last week, and he told
Okay. Well, I didn't know that because I sadly didn't watch the show.
Não sabemos fazer outra coisa. E como nós não sabemos fazer outra coisa, melhor ou pior, com altos e baixos, esta é a nossa forma de resistir. O que me emociona neste
he was afraid to talk about that because the timing questions, but he did.
ela acaba de gravar há 2 anos álbum brutal de rock.
Because times are tough and you don't know what the next steps are going to be. I think I'm imagining what you're referring to when you say that. Because of timing reasons that you didn't want to talk about that.
Yes.
You need to
Para terminar.
não, isso é da minha praia.
Muito obrigado a todos. Muito obrigado por este momento. Muito obrigado.
This is too José Cid. He likes a lot to talk and to sing.
Yeah.
Vamos agora recordar mais uma vez as canções a concurso esta noite. Não se esqueça que o seu voto é
Okay, another recap.
And in the end, I didn't actually vote yet for any.
For real?
No. I forgot.
Do you want me to vote for you?
No, don't.
Okay.
There's no need.
Toda voz e canta. I don't like the song, but I'm still singing it.
I wouldn't be surprised if they end up becoming one of the surprise qualifiers from tonight.
I already said, to me, it has to be at least Jonas and Cyril, and the other ones can be anyone.
I would love for Inês and Mel to qualify. I love this girl.
This is beautiful.
Mhm.
This is very beautiful. Did you recognize the face of the guy who was next to Ciro Madrid?
Which one? On the right or on the left?
On the left.
I didn't saw. I didn't see who it was.
He was a judge on Altogether Now, a stylist.
Uh,
I don't know his name, but he was a judge on Altogether Now.
a stylist. Was it Luis Borges? I didn't
No.
see the face of the
Oh,
person
no,
who was
it's not Luis
who was
Borges.
next to him.
It's not Luis Borges.
Milena, I hope she qualifies. Esta vai passar. Esta vai passar. Vai.
Vou-te colher
Zerinho.
ao lado de mim, à minha beira.
No, I'm being very cruel. I'm very natural. I don't think that song's going to qualify.
No.
I really hope this one will. Jonas. The artsiness in this.
It's giving me chills.
Mhm. And I hope, I really hope that people value the beauty of the song. And I'm very curious to see if Degradé goes to the final. I'm a sucker for African blood. And for, hold on, let me reformulate this. This sounded so bad. Let me just say again, I'm a sucker for African soul. It sounded so bad when I told it before.
I'm starting to like Degradé, but not the staging. And I think the staging.
The staging could have been different. I
Yes.
love the energy of their performance, of Pongo and Tristani's performance.
Mhm.
But I think the staging needed a little bit more color.
Agreed.
To give it a little bit more of that party effect the song asked for.
And now we have 12 points.
12 points. Our dear 12 points.
Dentro Santiago.
I think that the real question here is, how is Chanel going to perform? We're getting close. We're getting closer and closer.
She already did, because like last year, the guest performances.
You're kidding. I missed. You're kidding. I missed Chanel's performance.
No, you didn't, because they didn't broadcast yet. But they recorded the performance. Like last year, this year's guest performances are previously recorded.
Well, at least I know that they rehearsed the performance like today. So I would imagine that she would be doing this live.
You see how quick she gets next to the TV hosts after the performance.
Okay. Now I get the idea. Okay, now I got it.
Okay, green room again.
Numa boa. E agora é a altura que temos que esperar, não é? Porque as votações ainda estão a decorrer e eu,
People can still vote.
Como é que esta gente passa o tempo? Por exemplo, aqui no caso da Canção da Mulher e do Agir, passa-se o tempo a criar boa internet. Como sabemos, o festival causa muitas reações. Boa internet, como sabemos, o festival.
The song number 6 So far, the pastime.
Oh,
em estrofe, exatamente.
Cookie.
I love
The
this.
Smurfs.
Portanto, nada como ter um pouco de
Look at Milhana's Cookie Monster style.
descobrir.
Bag of chocolates.
E indo aqui às extremidades, no fundo, deste festival, que é a canção número 1 e a canção número 10, encontramos uma grande coincidência, que são Marlons. Marlons, quem tem aqui ao pé de mim, por favor, para explicar.
Ah, we have two Marlons.
Two Marlons here on the green room. Who are?
We knew Marlon from os Azeitonas.
But the other one we didn't knew.
Mhm.
Tu chamas-te Mário Brandão,
Hmm.
mas ficaste Marlon desde sempre. Tu chamas-te Mário Brandão, mas ficaste Marlon desde sempre.
So the first Marlon is artistic name.
Marlon chegou no Sporting.
E tu és Marlon no Green Deal.
Marlon jogou no Sporting. Ele jogou no Sporting.
Como é que são os teus irmãos?
Vamos ver caso se chama Marlon.
Como é que são os teus irmãos?
Gelson e Manuel.
Incrível.
Wow.
Mas eles chamavam... Isto é incrível.
Okay, the brothers of Marlon from Degradé
Mhm.
are names of the greatest football players from Sporting, a Portuguese football team.
Mhm.
Até já,
Obrigado, Inês.
Até já, Inês. Obrigada.
E agora é a altura de voltarmos aos nossos jurados para falar um bocadinho destes 65 anos da RTP. Eu começo pela Teresa Salgueiro.
Is my impression, or they are giving much more time to the judges than in the first semi-final?
I think that overall this is turning to be a lot like it was on Saturday, and I expected things to be quicker today because this is a weekday. Even though we have the anniversary of the broadcaster RTP tonight, I expected this to enroll quickly because we're in a weekday and most of us have to work tomorrow.
So let me tell you one thing. It's a surprise, I know. Birthday cake.
Well, at least we got an idea of a birthday cake throughout the whole session, but I still don't know if that one, that white cake that went around and Hugo van der Ding was holding in his hands. I don't know if that was a real cake or not.
It seems so.
For me, it didn't feel like a real cake. It looked like a styrofoam cake.
I saw a picture before the live broadcast they put on the social networks, and it seemed a real one.
Mas é um programa que eu me lembro muito. Depois do Festival da Canção, como é óbvio, há bocado tivemos aí o grande Eládio Clima, o momento do Festival da Canção, entre os jogos e a fronteira.
Eladio Clima, who is and will always be an icon in TV presenting here in Portugal, having hosted so many editions of Festival da Canção. I think it was like 18, wasn't it?
I don't know how many.
It was almost 20 editions of Festival da Canção, and hosting for so many years the Portuguese version of how do you call it in English? We call them Jogos Sem Fronteiras in Portuguese. I don't remember the name in English.
I never saw the name in English actually.
The Games Without Borders.
Eu acho que a primeira homenagem vale a pena falar o nome do Júlio.
No, it's a fake cake.
It is a fake cake.
It is a fake cake.
It looked a lot like a styrofoam cake to me. That's why I had that impression.
Now, let me just try to ask you, how do we say Jogos Sem Fronteiras em inglês? I'm gonna do a research.
Well, I know the name in French, Les Jeux Sans Frontières.
Me too.
Olha, mudou a minha vida, era uma coisa que eu não tinha planeado e acabou por acontecer e estou muito feliz por ter aceito o desafio do Garotinho e queria dar aqui um grande abraço e parabéns a esta delegação que mudou tudo desde...
You know, one thing that came to my mind right about now, as I was searching for something.
What?
Música.
Imagine if Milhanas doesn't qualify.
Que é uma coisa que me traz bastante.
Her song is called O Corpo de Mulher, A Woman's Body, and talks a bit about the empowerment of women. And tomorrow is the International Day and the International Women's Day. Imagine if Milhanas doesn't qualify tonight.
It would be, yeah.
Tough. Yay! Take a look at. Yeah, you could really tell that it is a fake cake. At least the final part of the cake.
A real cake inclined with this angle would have a fall.
Would fall. Yeah, for sure. One final recap.
I didn't find on the internet the translation to English of Jogos Sem Fronteiras, but we have to believe that would be Games Without Borders.
Yeah. Well, at least that's the literal translation.
Was very funny show to see, actually.
It's a part of my childhood.
It was like an Eurovision, but for TV physical games.
Mm-hmm.
The reward, I don't remember what was the reward, but I think sometimes it wasn't to receive the next year's edition.
I'm not sure.
Another recap.
The final one.
The final one, okay.
Uh-huh.
So I think what happens next is cerramos líneas.
Probably.
And then we'll have Chanel.
Mm-hmm.
And then decision time.
Yes. I'm dying to know who will qualify for tonight.
I hope my mom doesn't fall asleep this time, because last semifinal we were doing live here at my house.
Like we're going to next Saturday.
After the live, we went to the kitchen where my mom was sleeping while waiting to the results.
Mm-hmm.
When the results were already given, so she fell asleep at the commercial break.
Right.
This song again. I really don't like her. Have I said that yet?
Imagine if this qualifies.
Oh no, no, please no.
It could happen.
It could happen, but please no. Jonas' performance was amazing.
Performance-wise, without a doubt,
Brilliant.
yeah, him. I have to say, him and Blatchy for me were the best. Were the best performances of the night. This song is so beautiful.
So, according to the audience, at least Ciro and Degradé will pass. According to the audience reactions.
Okay. We'll see. Well, not always the audience reactions mean everything.
Okay. Cerramos líneas. Moment.
5, 4, 3. Encerraram primeiro aqui do que aí.
Here they close right now.
Ok.
É por isso que eu te vou deixar seres tu a anunciar os vencedores desta noite.
Ainda ver.
Vais saber primeiro. Ok.
Vamos a Benidorm. Vámonos hasta Benidorm.
Let's go. Vacaciones. No, we won't go from of vacations.
Vamos a Benidorm. Mira, mi Blanca Paloma.
Muchísimas gracias a todos los que habéis votado, a todos los que me habéis seguido. Prometo darle el show en el próximo seguido.
Ella se va a matar el palco. Vamos a ver, Chanel con slow mo.
The same video, at least. The same background video. And it seems the same choreography.
I love her outfit.
Señoras, señores, yo siempre estoy ready a romper cadenas, romper corazones.
Wow.
Whoa! It seems exactly the same staging.
I'm gonna be very patriotic right now. I'm going to be very patriotic and say that the performance is looking better here than it was in Benidorm.
It seems.
The camera angles work better here.
Whoa, I like these effects. More. No. Go. How powerful this choreo is.
Wow.
Whoa. Pam, 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 pam. Senhora, senhore, eu sempre estou ready.
She's a stage animal, for sure.
For sure. Woohoo! Portugal! No. The audience is enjoying it. Good
12
side.
points from Portugal.
Woohoo!
12 points. I told you this was going to be live.
Look at the audience on their feet and deserved. This was live. This was live.
Muy contenta, muy feliz.
Esta foi em direto, Rodrigo.
Maravillosa y un honor.
Ela não foi para a zona de entrevistas dos apresentadores. O apresentador é que foi ter com ela. Essa não foi em direto.
La energía que se respiró en el Benidorm Fest fue increíble. Y es que no hay nada como el directo, como el calor de este público en el mundo.
This performance is.
Vamos a por todas.
This performance says exactly this. She is a pro.
For sure.
Stage animal.
Let me just point out, us Portuguese are very behind this, and we are really supporting Spain this year.
Malato Spanish is Portuguese.
Sí. Ah, no me digas. No me digas que Chanel va a cantar el feliz cumpleaños en portugués.
I heard she's singing on an interview. Parabéns. Listen.
Ah, qué bien.
She knows.
Yo lo voy a decir. Portugal va a dar los 12 puntos a España este año en Eurovisión.
Sí, sí, sí.
Estoy seguro. Al menos en el público.
Malato speak Spanish. Malato Spanish is more Portuñol than Spanish. What we call Portuñol is a mix between Portuguese and Spanish.
Esta última vez que vimos aqui, há muito como é que isto ainda está relativamente calmo. Daqui a pouco vamos saber quem são os 5, mas houve aqui 10 artistas esta noite, que são muito mais pessoas. Vamos saber quem são os 5.
Tá. Depois desta atuação está relativamente calmo, tá? Deve estar. Inês saying, from here in the green room, it's everything calm. And I said, yes, it must be after this performance, it must be that calm.
Sí. I'm sorry, I was just pointing out something that Inês Lopes Gonçalves was saying towards the support that culture needs and the arts need.
For sure. Woohoo! Inês is asking a round of applause to everyone that took part as a contestant on this year's Festival da Canção.
And the moment has come.
Momento que justifica, se calhar, eu diria, talvez a nossa existência na Terra. O que é que te parece?
Eu acho que não está a exagerar.
Vamos revelar. 5 finalistas.
The 5 finalists.
Os
The moment has come.
Okay. The moment has come to this. And it's up to you, Rodrigo.
It's up to me. Okay. Yeah, as it is usual in Festival da Canção and in Eurovision, the names of the 5 qualifying artists tonight are going to be revealed in a random order. And I don't think we have a lot more to add before the results finally appear. So let's see what happens. We had 10 unique songs in this semifinal, but 5 are going through, and the first song to qualify tonight is
do Festival da Canção 2022 a canção número
song number 6. Corpo de Mulher by Milhanas is in the grand final of Festival da Canção, and I'm very happy for it. The song is one of the strongest, one of the most beautiful, one of the most Portuguese in a way. But at the same time, quite modern. The second song to qualify is entry number 4, Ciro, and ainda nos temos.
Sorry.
Not a surprise.
Go.
Not a surprise at all. I really hope that on Saturday that he gets to really enjoy his performance 100%. Like
just got it, Ciro. Sorry, just got it, Ciro.
I'm listening to the results first. Third qualifier, song number.
I know, I just got it from
what
I heard from you.
Fome de Viagem and Inês Homem de Mel are in the grand final of Festival da Canção. My guilty pleasure's in, and I'm very, very happy for it. This has a very international appeal. I'm very happy that we get to listen to it on Saturday. The fourth qualifier is song number 10. Degradé is in the grand final.
As expected.
Not surprising at all. Not surprised. This had a lot of appeal, especially with the fans. So I imagine that this probably qualified mostly thanks to the televote. And I'm very sorry to say, but I think that the result is obvious. I think that the last qualifier is going to be Pontas Soltas by Jonas. But I really hope it's Platchi.
Let's see.
The last qualifier from tonight is song number 5. Oh my God.
Oh, what? What?
How is this possible?
What?
My 2 favorite performances from tonight didn't even qualify, and my least favorite song from the entire festival qualified. How is this possible? I was so happy on Saturday with the results. What happened? What did the jury... I imagine that this song qualified because of the jury. What did the jury see in this song?
E agora, como já é habitual, tenha e uma lápis, vou consigo cantar, porque não é fácil das conversas.
You can't see my face, but my reaction is exactly the same as yours, if not worse. Huge respect to Jonas, huge respect to Blatchy. Those two songs for me deserved much more than a qualification to Festival da Canção. As I usually say, the songs are still there to be listened and are still there to be respected. So the work that needs to be done is to respect and to listen to the music, because the music is going to be launched globally and the songs deserve to be listened. Overall, we still are going to have a nice grand final. There are still quite some interesting songs. We'll have to wait for Saturday to see what the final decision is going to be.
We'll have to at this point, I think, remind the entire songs that will be competing this Saturday.
Okay.
Those are Amanhã by Os 4:30.
A very
Ginger
nice
Ale,
song.
Very nice song. Ginger Ale by
They're showing the recap of all the finalists.
But people that are here might not be watching, Rodrigo.
Yeah, but it would be nice for us to be declaring while the songs are being declared here
so
on
now,
the live
I'll
stream.
continue from here. We have
Go
Ginger
ahead,
Ale
go ahead.
from Diana Castro. Como é bom esperar alguém from FF. Beautiful song.
Este ano vai ser competitivo, acho que entre a Áurea e o Ciro.
Why by Aurea?
Para mim, para mim continua a ser esta. Eu espero que no sábado que tenha uma atuação brutal para mostrar à Europa que esta música está pronta para ir a Turim. Eu espero que Amaro tenha a oportunidade que merece. Tenho dito. Muito contente pela Inês Homem de Melo.
Fome de viagem by Inês Homem de Melo.
Vamos esperar um pouco. Todo em direto.
Ainda nos temos by Ciro.
That song is very nice.
Very nice.
I really don't imagine what the jury saw in this. I can't imagine this song qualifying from the televote. Milhanas, highly deserving.
Corpo de Mulher by Milhanas.
And Degradé.
Wait for it. And finally, Degradé by Pongo and Tristani.
Isso é inglês. Eu não cantando.
Não, eu não sei se é português e crioulo. There they are.
There they are.
a very interesting end of the night. I have to go. So probably Manel, I think I'll leave you to end this live
I don't
in a
have.
more proper in a proper fashion, because I really have to go. I really have to thank in the name of both of us for joining us and for listening to what we had to say about both semifinals of Festival da Canção. But I really have to go right now. I wish uh, I wish to all of you a very good night. Manel, end it away.
Okay, I don't have anything more to add. So I think this broadcast will end here. We'll meet you next Saturday um, for the grand final of this year Festival da Canção. The live broadcast of the show is coming to an end also on TV. So do we. End this broadcast right here. See you next Saturday. Bye bye.